Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Ash Gardner. A US Army base has been sent into lockdown after a shooting. An Army sergeant opened fire on his colleagues, injuring 5 soldiers. He's been identified as 28-year-old Sergeant Cornelius Radford.
Sergeant Radford has been interviewed by the Army Criminal Investigation Division and is currently in pretrial confinement, awaiting a charging decision by the Office of the Special Trial Counsel.
Commanding General John Lubis there. High-stakes talks have been held between the US and Russia as the ceasefire deadline looms. US Envoy Steve Witkoff met with Russian President Vladimir Putin just 48 hours out from the deadline Donald Trump set for Moscow to agree to a peace deal with Ukraine. The US president describing the talks as highly productive. Some of the Aussies caught up in a deadly boat capsize in Bali have started returning home. 3 mates from Perth were among the 80 people on board when the boat travelling from Nusa Penida flipped. 2 Chinese nationals and a 23-year-old crew member were killed. An Olympic official has sounded a warning ahead of the Brisbane Games. The former London Olympics chief David Higgins has warned Queensland to be on high alert for cyber attacks ahead of the Brisbane 2032 Games. Prince Harry has been cleared of bullying and racism claims following a dispute with the African charity he founded. But both sides involved in the Centre Bali row have been criticised by the Charity Commission for letting the battle play out in the public eye. And a warning for those that find themselves doom scrolling. A study has revealed just 3 minutes of scrolling on social media can slow down the prefrontal cortex. Sport and entertainment news are next. Carlton coach Michael Voss is safe for now after a marathon 5-hour board meeting. The Blues board meeting at Icon Park just 2 days after Simon Goodwin was sacked from Melbourne. While former Swans coach John Longmire believes it's too early to say whether he'd consider a return to coaching, he's expected to be approached for the gig. Melbourne Storm is shutting down talk of an early return for halfback Jerome Hughes as he recovers from a dislocated shoulder. Coach Craig Bellamy says they won't be taking any chances.
We'd like him to play before the finals if he can, but at the end of the day, we're not going to take any risks either, so we'll just see how that goes.
South Sydney fullback Latrell Mitchell will undergo a fitness test today as he pushes to make a return from a quad injury. He's looking to line up for Sunday's clash with the Titans. World Cup winner Kane Richardson is leaving the Melbourne Renegades after 8 seasons. He's expected to join the Sydney Sixers. In entertainment news, we've been given our first glimpse of Aussie actor Patrick Brammall on the Devil Wears Prada set. The Colin from Accounts star is starring alongside Anne Hathaway in the sequel. And Taylor Swift no longer holds the record for ticket sales at Accor Stadium. The final rugby test between the Wallabies and British and Irish Lions has overtaken her after netting just over $20 million in sales in a single night. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast news team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later.